Just tell us, what was the hardest thing to combat out there?
Mate, obviously, Joseph's where he's at. He's number one contender in the world. But I believe, I was doing, I was forcing the fight. Got caught with a shot. Just regathered my thoughts, and I was ready to go on. And unfortunately, referee seemed to think otherwise. And this is a problem that we have.
How disappointing was that for you?
Mate, we've been working, seriously about this camp, and our goal was to win, and this is, very disappointing.
So what were you saying to the referee?
Man, I was fine. Yeah, I was ready to go, and he asked me if I was right, and I was ready to go. So, I was up on my feet, and unfortunately, that's I was always taught that referees are always right.
Not always.
But sometimes that they're human and they get it wrong as well.
So what did you hear him count up to, Sol?
Mate, he asked me if I was well and what was going on, and I knew I was fresh and ready by the time he was counting early counts.
Yep.
And I was well before 10. And anyway, that's another story.
So Justin, what did you make of that, mate?
We may have got up on the 8 count. Again, the count wasn't clear, wasn't loud, wasn't precise. I actually thought he was bringing it back over to tape up his gloves and stuff. And then he turns around and says, I called the fight because he didn't beat the count. So what are you talking about, to beat the count? He was up on 8. When the official next to me had him count the same as me. And then, it's a title fight and stuff like that. There's a certain amount of, he was up on 8. It was clear as a bell. Jesus.
With all due respect to referees, a 77-year-old man that's kind of doing the job that maybe a fresher, younger guy should have been in charge of.
Our fault. You can't. I'm not, he just beat the count. But like I said, he got it wrong. He got it wrong. This time the ref got it wrong. So we file official protests and go about that way. It's not because we're sore losers or anything like that. It's the fact that he actually got it wrong, and there's a bunch of officials that were right there with us and agree with us as well. So it's boxing. That's boxing. Right?
So is this a cause for a rematch?
Who knows? You have to see where the official protest goes. And
we'd love an opportunity.
Yeah, why not? It's just clear back out, and who knows what would happen afterwards.
When will you hear from the judicial?
I have no idea, man. I'm not up on New Zealand boxing officials.
So you've made the official complaint already?
Yeah, the manager's making the official complaints now, the official protest.
So can we get your reaction to that, making the official complaint?
Well, we've gone about it professionally, so we haven't carried on like little babies and whatnot. So the next step is we've got to wait and see. So it's out of our hands, and we know how we feel about it. Unfortunately, that's where we're at.
Justin, what did you make of Joseph in those sort of early rounds? That is, obviously he's not your fighter, but what did you think of him?
He's good. He's got a long way to go, I think. But he's a good fighter, definitely. But it's heavyweight boxing, man. Anything can happen. But I think his mouth was open and he was breathing heavy, and he was slowing down. Of course, with a good uppercut, great. It was a knockdown punch. It wasn't a knockout punch. Otherwise, he'd still be on his back. And then we just got wrongly done by the ref. That's all. What are you gonna do? File a protest and go about the official channels. That's all we can do.
So you were blown in the 3rd round. You're still confident that if the fight kept going, that you would have kept going?
We train hard for this camp, and in our camp, and we're ready to go 15 rounds. So I thought I was, and that's all. It's all pretense now, So we've been robbed of that opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Well, there's no such thing as a right decision. When you count to 10, that's it. And someone said to me that you only count at 8. Well, I was wired, right? You know what I mean? And I'm sure who was wired, it was the press or the TV or what. You listen to the recording. What happened? I got 7, 8, 9, and he was still any part of your body except the soles of your feet. You're on the ground. And at 9, he still had his, I'll show you. He was like this, looking at me, and I'm looking straight in the eye. And at 9, and I'm looking at him, what do I do after 9? I got to say 10. I said 10. As I said 10, he got up. Right? So my job is, if you count to 10, the fight stops. Even if he's still, how can I say it? If he's looks fit and he's still ready to go, you can't. After 10, that's absolution. It's the end of the fight.
He's got to be on his feet.
Feet. He had his knee. The rule is any part of your body, except the soles of your feet, is a knockdown. And he was looking at me because he was semi-concussed. He wasn't really hurt, but he was semi-concussed. And I think they've probably kept him at the 9, and he's looking at me like we're going to have a conversation. The conversation ends at 10.
So you didn't think lights were out, but you thought that he was not 100%?
No, it doesn't matter whether he was unconscious or he was completely sane. It's still the fact when you count to 10, that's when the fight stops.
Bruce,
Your
when you
reaction
went,
to them talking about lodging a protest, what do you think about that?
Everyone has a right to do that. But in my position, I'll give you an example. I've done 166 world titles. I love people. We're good Christians. I don't cheat. How can I say it? It would be an injustice to the sport. 2015, I got the top referee in the world. 2013, I got the top referee in the world. I've done 166 fights. I've done 15 years of seminars all around the world, including North Korea and Siberia. So my reputation is something that's been earned over the years, and I respect the sport. So there's no way I would have cheated. And when someone told me early on, we heard you only got up to 8. Well, why would I lie that? That's why it's taped, because I had something on me. 9, 10. And he got up right at 10. But you can't say, well, you got up at 10. Once you go to 10, that's it. So please ask any other questions.
Bruce, when you went over to Justin's at the corner, what did he say to you?
He said, great stop, Bruce. It was close. And Justin, no complaint at all.
No complaint?
No
Are you
complaint.
surprised that Justin isn't happy with it now?
Well, he's got to defend his fighter. That's part of showbiz for boxing.
Do you think he heard the count himself as well?
I don't know whether he's heard the count or was even listening to it.
Okay, because he said that his corner was counting to 8.
Well, his corner is not the referee.
Yes.
In fact, I'd love you to call him in there right now because he had no gripes. I mean, he's been a friend of mine many, many years. And this guy I trained when he was 17. And he's working with them now. And we're good friends. We had a nice chat on the way out. We're talking about Pacquiao's next fight in October and November. And he said, Bruce, be in touch. Going to Sydney for